Hey everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study where we check out K-pop music videos and I give you my honest thoughts and reactions on them as both a video producer, a Korean American, and as a lifelong K-pop fan. Hi, my name is PD, and if it's your first time here on this channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today we are checking out TNX's Kick It For Now, or as they're now promoting as the new Six. I'm super stoked for this because, their last comeback was everything I had hoped for and even more. And Love or Die is by far already one of my most replayed songs for the year. It is, I put that repeat button on just constant play. And that album in general, from I Need You to Slingshot, like I love that entire album. So I'm very excited for this comeback. I have a lot of high expectations for this comeback. Before we get started though, real quick, if you guys enjoy our channel, remember you can always just support the channel by liking the video down below, or leaving a comment or subscribing. All right. Let's get into the video. This is Kick It For Now by the new Six, and this is your form of therapy. Oh, is this what we're doing? Oh, is this what? Oh! Oh! Wow, that percussion. I'm sorry, I'm turning this up. Oh, they're insane. Oh, these kids are insane. Psy, you're an insane producer. I love this. Oh my god. Wow. 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 You know, I'm usually not a fan of these box sets, but they really make it work here. It's also filmed really beautifully. Wow, the cinematography is, ever since Love or Die, wow. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. A song. Are we only on the second verse? Whoa. I need to listen to this song again. This is a very full song. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. This is such a good video. Holy shit. This video shouldn't work this well. They have so many clashing themes. This video should not work in theory, but it works so well. I'm gonna spill my coffee. What? And now it feels like it ended way too quick. What? What kind of sorcery is this song? This? TNX, the new Six. This is officially. Wow, this is officially the craziest time in K-pop that's happening right now. And I'm not just referencing the new Six, but I'm talking about just everybody. What is with the just absolutely good music that is hitting the scene? And my God, this wave of the R&B comeback and like the 90s and 2000s R&B comeback is it's the greatest thing to happen. And I don't think I've seen a boy group do this sound, at least in a while, and it's very refreshing. The video is, I'm gonna admit, kind of crazy. The video, not crazy in like, oh, it's nothing like you've seen before, or they were really innovative or anything like that. It was crazy in kind of the way like this video kind of shouldn't work in theory. A lot of the sets, concepts, and outfits are very clashing throughout the video. The sets look completely different, and so from just like a viewer standpoint, it shouldn't work. It shouldn't work, but it completely does. And what I suspect it has to be, one, the video is just pretty as hell. They shot this very beautifully. The cinematography, the lighting is very beautiful, and we can get into that in a little bit. But it's also the choreography, I think. The choreography is so like big and physically engaging, and it looks exhaustive, and they are also in such great time and synchronization with each other that when you see the clean cuts, and then that also comes into just like the camera work and how they transition from scene to scene, even though it's just them dancing, just the fact that they are in synchronization, even though it's a completely different set, I feel like makes it work. It makes it pop. And this is I mean, compared to Love or Die, I've seen some comments saying like, it's good, but it's not as good as Love or Die. I would say, it's hard to compare it. It's hard to compare it just because the sound is so drastically different. And I would say that for me, if there is a sort of meter and a bar, I view music kind of like a scale from like dark to light, and I feel like Love or Die is like completely on the dark side, and Kick It For Now leans way heavier on like this brighter sound, and so I can't even compare the two. But if there is like a brighter, just as shocking and just as a fulfilling song as Love or Die, I would say Kick It For Now completely accomplishes that. Like it also is a very addictive song. I want to listen to it again. I want to watch it right now again. Just like Love or Die was. I feel like they're just at the exact same quality. And I think the shock value is just completely different just because of the aesthetic of the video. But I actually think this is the exact same amazing quality as Love or Die. If you guys don't mind, I'd like to watch it again and especially talk about this video real quick, because this video's, it's awesome, but I didn't expect it to be awesome. And this simple and awesome. So let's check it out one more time. Woo! Wow, hold on. Let me hear how that starts one more time. Okay, from Ives I Am to this, I am loving how some songs nowadays are just starting. Like they are like, we're gonna catch you within the first 5 seconds. There may be something to be said about the marketing aspect of that as well, but I can't speak any deeper on that. But first of all, this video, this look, it's like this 2000s throwback R&B set. It is the very strangest thing to see because it works. I'm not saying this is the problem. a set that was kind of similar to this would be N Hypen's Bless Cursed. Now, what makes this video strange is that then they have scenes like this, which you would see, I would say, in a more modern boy group. This is what you would see like within the past 5 years is this kind of style. So then you have sort of like a late 90s, early 2000s R&B style. You have a much more modern 2020s music video style. And then you have this style where they're just shooting on the beach, where this kind of reminds me of, like late 2010s boy group music videos where they would just shoot on the beach. They're just dancing to like a refreshing summer song. And I feel like showing this scene also kind of tells me like, oh, wow, this song is, it's a very fun 90s R&B song, but it is also refreshing as well. But the three very completely different sets, and that's kind of really all they do throughout the video, and then they just intercut in between. That's super ambitious, but it completely puts the focus on the boys. It completely puts the focus on the music, and something I'm realizing now while rating this, I think what makes this super engaging is the fact that there are no beauty shots in this video. They do get close up to the camera, and there are moments where the choreography splits and they give way for the center member to get their time to shine. But there's no beauty shots. The beauty shots being like where the idol kind of just stands there and they're lip syncing to the camera and they're acting, basically. There are no quote unquote acting scenes at all in this music video. Even their I Need You video had like shots of them no, was that Love or Die? No, I think it was I Need You, where they're like on bikes and stuff like that, like B-roll. But here it's just all performance. And that's also probably why this video is just, it's got a lot of energy. Wow. See, the way they shoot this too, it feels more like a stage play or a Broadway production because of the way they shoot this. I mean, it's also the choreography itself, but taking the choreography, they're shooting it in a way where, let's start with this shot. The close up and then the wide. If you notice, the image is very flat, and you're not going to get this kind of a flat image unless you're shooting with a longer lens and you're shooting slightly further away. And so it creates a much more flat depth feel. Like there is depth to this shot, but at the same time, it's a very flat shot, but it's the kind of shot that you would see more for like a Broadway stage. And so like all the actors in the background, they look like extras in the background of a stage play. So the way they shoot this, oh wow. And then throwing in random sick 2000s music video shots. Uni is the craziest transformation. He's the craziest transformation I've ever seen. Wow. Wow, even just that. Wow. And then but the video doesn't feel boring. What I described of like they're performing in a video, that is not much. It would make I wouldn't say it makes the video boring, but it's just a video. And what gives it that extra title track, that industry marketing flavor is editing like this. The little blinking right there. That kind of stuff. Wow. Something to appreciate as well. Let me go back a little further. Shots like right here. Shots like right here, these side angle shots, these are very rare in music videos and in performance videos in general. And the reason being is it's just very unflattering for showing choreo. And specifically this angle, the way it's, if you notice, it looks like a much more point of view angle, and it's lower and it's shooting upwards. And so it's kind of like we're sitting here and watching them. It kind of puts you in the place of their shoes, as if you're watching them dance or watching them practice, what have you. And so this shot is specifically, like, shots like these are to kind of make you fall for them more. They're meant to make it seem a little more personal. Oh my god. Hunzu. Oh my god. The wet hair look, by the way, is very ambitious for a group that's only been around a year or two. Oh my god. Oh my god. This post-chorus. Uni! Just incredible. More about chicken. We pull up, going high, no middle. Scroll up, trash talk couldn't. I know 우리 다른 미래. 미운 정정 다 들었지만. Ooh. Something that's also really great about it is, man, this is a great director and just a great camera operator, cinematographer team, because they understand just like the feeling of cinematography and when to switch it up. Look at this. Look at what you're watching right here. So this is, let's say, the standard shot, right? In front of the group. Now, if they're on a set, you have to imagine that there's an entire crew back here, and this is your entire set. Most of the time when you're shooting, you just shoot in your spot. The camera kind of doesn't move outside of its zone. It never breaks what are called like different fields. However, they're constantly changing it 3 times. So this is like the first standard shot right here. So then you switch to a much more longer shot from the side, and then you switch to a shot from the front. And then you cut to a wide, and then you push right back in. This is just like a really, 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 really good video production team. I really appreciate all the effort that went into this. That is awesome. And especially the way Uni is like coming at the camera in that shot too. It makes it a lot more intense. Oh my god. This is just nuts. Just like this melody, remember, get love. Wow. So it's like 2 more additional sets as well, because this set is very similar to the first set, but it's not the exact same. And then this set, they just switch out the lighting to give it a much more evening mood, which is much nicer because it's closing out the song. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The lighting is so simple too. Especially on these like much more, even though they are futuristic looking, they are technically throwback sets, both a throwback to like early 2000s, but the new millennium, but also their own music video set. Their first music video, Pikyo, Move, looked a lot like this. But even the lighting is very much of the lighting from back then. Just kind of like this offside. It looks very, very nice, especially with modern cameras. Back then, it still looked nice, but even with with the new cameras, it just looks, oh my god. They look so shiny. I don't know how else to describe him, but wow. I will say that song is just as good as Love or Die for me. It is just as catchy. I love how they are crossing multiple generations. They're combining things from the 90s aesthetic, the 2000s aesthetic, even the 2010s aesthetic, and making it their own. That is kind of crazy. What has become of the K-pop music scene nowadays? But that was amazing. I will give the video a 10, just a straight up 10 out of 10. That's a really simply ambitious video for it being all performance, not having your typical standard beauty shots. The performance, by the way, would then have to be, that on beat, that much synchronized. And I can tell they worked their asses off getting that right, because that's what makes the video look that smooth. Again, all the sets in the video, it looks so jarringly different that the thing tying it together is literally only TNX, and they're just singing and they're dancing. And so I also want to give a shout out to even their acting. That the slight subtle acting, even though there are no beauty shots where they're doing the lip syncing and just standing there and doing that, they're doing that while dancing. I noticed. I can kind of feel the yearning. I can kind of feel like the emotions that they're feeling while they're singing it. I could see it on Uni's face. I can see it on Kyungjun's face. Like all of them, they were channeling the right energy of the song, like they did with Love or Die. Love or Die, they're acting. You could feel the angst. You could feel the frustration. And especially watching Love or Die to this, you can definitely see the complete difference between the two. And so, yeah, just want to give a shout out to their acting. They were all incredible. And the song, just addictive, just so catchy. This R&B wave is crazy. And I was wondering if a boy group would do the type of things that XG or New Jeans or many of these other groups are now trying with the R&B sound. And wow, the new Six's song is super dope. I was kind of shocked seeing the thumbnail of this video. I didn't know what to expect, but I am very surprised and I'm super happy with it. So full marks all around. I'm gonna wrap up the video there because I need to listen to this again. And let me know what you guys thought about "Kick It For Now" by the new Six. What do you guys think about this brighter, much more boyfriend aesthetic sound? I love this look for them, by the way. They're totally selling that the idol boyfriend look with this comeback, and I think they sell it very well. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Of course, guys, if you enjoyed our content and you'd like to support the channel, you can consider visiting our Patreon. In fact, we are fixing our backlog this month. And so if you guys want to see the new content, I would suggest waiting until July. We're going to have it all finished up by the end of this month. Maybe spill over a little into July, but we're going to have it all done this month. Update, we just finished organizing all the videos. So it's literally just now the painstaking process of re-uploading everything we have. And so if you want to check that out, you can check out our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. If you'd like to support us for free, you can like the video down below. You can always leave a comment as well. Helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. You can check out our other videos over here, and you can subscribe over here. And I'll see you next time. Bye.